All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. We had a close game, 3-1 Cubs over the Padres. Apologies, getting to this one a little later than I had hoped. Hope everybody's having a terrific Thursday night and is ready for Niners against the Rams. Both teams 3-1. Let's check the audio. All right, audio is good. All right, hope everybody's doing well. What an exciting 2-1 series win in the wild card round for the Cubs. As I got to get my jersey ready. All right, we'll switch to the football jersey later. Let me get the NFL. Kick is in the air. Taken. Oh, man, bobbled and finally covered. What in the world just happened there? It's Niners ball after the kickoff with 14:55. That looked like that was up for grabs for a second. It was a weird kick. And it bounced off of number 9 as he tried to field it and went flying away from him. All right, 1st and 10 from their 28. Handoff, McCaffrey past the 30, out to about the 32, probably a gain of 4, where it'll be 2nd and 6 coming up. 14:43. Oh, I thought I started the clock. I guess I didn't. All right, there are the live stats. There we go. All right, fake the handoff, rushes on, throws it to McCaffrey. He brings it up past the 40 for the first down, past the 45 and out to the near the 48-yard line. All right, what is going on with their live stats? 1st and 10, Niners. All right, there, they finally got some live stats. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 47. Receiver in motion and some movement on the line at 13:43, and we got a flag likely for a false start. Bill Vinovich, his 17th season as the ref. 1st and 15 coming up after the false start. Well, it says 13:41. I thought they would reset the clock. Of course, Mac Jones at quarterback for the Niners. Purdy is out. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws. No, that's not McCaffrey. Caught by 23, out near the first down. I think that's going to be enough. Pick up a 15 and a first down by number 23 of the Niners. Oh, wait, McCaffrey is 23. I don't know why. I thought he was 22 for some reason. My bad. So it's been all McCaffrey all the time. 1 carry for 4 yards. 1 catch for 15 yards. Well, that's impossible. 2 catches for 30 yards. There we go. All right, under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls and spikes it short. Incomplete. And another flag. Forgot the clock. 12. Hello, Mac. Yeah, let's go Niners. What is going on with the usernames? McKivitz holding on that play. So 1st and 20. They took the penalty instead of the incompletion. Yeah, they're showing the at on the yeah, at Sinbin stream. Even though I'm Sinbin stream at Sinbin stream. Now it would just be Mac, but now it's showing the what's after the at. All right, 1st and 20, back to pass. Caught inside the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Trips down to about the 18 at 12. I have to put time back on the clock. My bad. 1st and 10 for the Niners. Let's see who that is. Kendall Bourne just got a 35-yard pass for a 1st down. 1st and 10, yeah, at the 18. Receiver, it's Bourne in motion. Handoff, McCaffrey up the middle to the 15 for a gain of 3. And a 2nd and 7 coming up. Yep, apologies. That Cub game went the full 3 hours. It was a tight turnaround there. From the 15, 2nd and 7. McCaffrey in motion. Faked the throw to him. Mac Jones over the middle. Caught about a yard short of the 1st down. Brings up 3rd and 1. 88 on the catch. That is Tongues or Tonges, Tonges, Tongues, Jake Tongues. 11 minutes to go, 1st quarter. 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle to McCaffrey, bounces it outside, inside the 6 maybe close to the 5. Either way, 1st and goal. Niners. Bang gang. Or was it bang bang? Niner gang, whatever they say. Both, yeah. It was McCaffrey. They had a back in motion, 44, to help block it up. Pretty well played by the Rams, but McCaffrey just popped it out to the numbers and picked it up. 7 plays, 66 yards, and 444 thus far. 1st and goal, just inside the 6. Mac Jones back to pass, throws over the middle, caught for the touchdown. 6-0 Niners at 10:09. Well, that was quick. Well, Mac should be happy. Again, welcome everybody to Sinbin Stream. Tight turnaround there. Yeah, it would have been hard to do Red Sox Yankees as the Padres Cubs ran over. Here's the extra point. The kick is up through the uprights and good. 7-0 Niners, and they will be kicking off after a commercial break. Yeah, let me get some more water. Yep, for sure, Mac. Thanks for joining. All right, don't forget, tomorrow night, WNBA Finals Best of 7 starts up. Game 1, Mercury at Aces, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. All right, I'll be right back. Gonna get something else to eat, I think. All right. We are back. The heck? All right, well, good enough. Thanks for the reminder, Alex. Here's the kick. Taken and returned outside the 25-30 down to about the 33. 10:04 Stafford and company take the field. Oh, I misspelled Inglewood. That's a problem. All right, 1st and 10, Niners. Handoff up the middle for a few. Williams on the carry. 2nd and long. 9:52. Thanks for the reminder, Alex. Call it 2nd and 7. Oh, 2nd and 6, my bad. From their own 36-yard line. Ooh, stumbled, rolls out to the far side, throws, caught, and dives forward. If they give him forward progress, Nakua has the first down. Now, they mark him down a yard short. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. He was lunging as he was diving. I thought maybe he got it before his knee was down. All right, poll is up. Thanks, Alex. All right, 3rd and 1. Handoff up the middle. He's got it. Just barely. Enough for the first down. 1st and 10, Rams. Their opening drive. Trailing 7-0 after an impressive drive by the Niners. It was all McCaffrey except for a 35-yarder to Bourne, and then 2 for 12 and the touchdown for Jake Tongues, number 88. Puka Nakua, 1 catch for 5. Kyron Williams, 2 carries for 6. Stafford's 1 for 1 for 5 yards. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, 4-man rush, left sideline, overshot, number 5. Incomplete, out of bounds. 8:19 to go. 2nd and 10. Oh, excuse me. Tutu Atwell, the target on that last one. Oh, that's right. He had the big, long, game-winning catch last week, didn't he? And the Rams win. All right, shotgun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 split out, actually 3 to the near side. He had a back, and the rush is on, or the blitz is on, and that's a huge sack on 2nd down. Bring up 3rd and long, as I forgot to start the clock again. Yeah, he had Williams with him in shotgun, but the Niners sent 2 blitzers up the middle and got home, so they sent 6. Now they're sending 4. 3rd and 21 back at their own 33. It's a handoff to Williams up the middle. He gets out to the 41. Somebody lost a helmet, and that'll bring up about 4th and 13, and the punting unit will take the field for the LA Rams. Yusuf Ali says, let's go 49ers. Yeah, that Padres-Cubs game, Game 3 did pretty well. Game 2, I mean, granted, it was an earlier start in Game 1 and 2. Game 2, I didn't get a whole lot of views. It was less than Game 1, but here's the snap. The punter kicks it away down the far sideline. Caught at the 9. Gets out of the tackle, but goes nowhere. They might spot him at the 10 with 6:59 to go. Pretty good kick by the punter. And 1st and 10 coming up for the Niners on their second drive, and they lead 7-0 on a touchdown pass from Mac Jones to Jake Tongs. I guess that's not how you spell Tongs. It must be Tongs, right? Yeah. Must be Tongs. All right. Let's see. Just a reminder of what's coming up. I got to eat a little more. Actually, we'll start a goal as well. Why not? There we go. Oh, let's look at the poll, too. 4 votes, all for the Niners. I guess influenced by that opening drive, despite Purdy being out. Oh, yeah, I want to check something real quick. Oh, wait, not that. Oh, hopefully that's... Okay, that is muted. Just want to make sure. Just make sure that is muted as well. Okay, that's good. Just want to see if we show up on the live page. I've been having trouble getting to it, and when I do, we haven't been there either. Yeah, I only see myself on the one at the top usually. What about live sport? I don't know. I might be like way at the bottom if I go on that. Of course, there's baseball going on in addition to the football game, so lots of competition. All right, what the heck? Dang it. How far? I am way far down if I'm even up here. Do I need to say sport instead of sports when I do my tag? Oh, this stinks. All right, not there. Well, if I search Niners versus Rams, I might show up. Sports, live, show all. Nope, not there either. Dang it. Oh, well. All right, we're just about set after the exchange. They did mark it at the 9. 1st and 10 from the 9. In motion. They hand it off to McCaffrey. Up the middle. He gets at least 4 or 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. See what they say on Prime. 6:42 to go. First quarter. It is 2nd and 5. To the Niner 13. Wait, how's that 5? Shotgun. Jones back to pass. Rushes on. Right sideline. Caught. And out of bounds. Number 5 on the catch. 1st and 10 for the Niners. Nope. Hold on. We got a flag. Let me listen. All right, 15 yards on a 10-yard or 15-yard personal foul to number 10 for roughing Mac Jones. Oh, yeah. He hit him late, and he hit him helmet to helmet, so he would have been guilty of it either way. So that probably will push them close to Rams territory, if not into Rams territory. He doesn't like the call, but it's absolutely the right call. I don't know how you can argue with that. Of course, the Niners are wearing their white jerseys, red numbers, and names. Okay, they're at their own 41, so I did exaggerate a little bit. Clock rolling, 6:12 to go. Hand off to McCaffrey between the right hash and right numbers, or far hash and far numbers. Out to the 46 for about a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Yeah, white jerseys with red numbers and stripes and names. Gold pants with the stripes and gold helmets. That's why I went with that color instead of their red. Rams in blue jerseys. Kind of a gray pants, blue helmets. Handoff, McCaffrey. This time he goes nowhere. Loss of 1. Back to the 45. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Rams. 5:22 to go. Yeah, welcome Mac, Alex, and Yusuf Ali. Did I miss anybody? Hello to regulars who don't chat and just watch. Thank you as well. All right, in shotgun, he has McCaffrey with him. 4-man rush. Jones steps up, throws to McCaffrey. He's tackled down near the first down, but short at about the the Ram 49. It's going to be 4th and inches. And what does Shanahan elect to do here? 4:44 in the first. Probably going for it. McCaffrey, though, on the sideline, getting a breather for this. And now Tongs is out. We got Marquez Valdez-Scantling, number 83, former Packer. A lot of Niners red in attendance. You could hear them cheering earlier, too. Yeah, 4th and inches. And a QB sneak by Mac Jones. I'm sure he got it, but I guess it depends on the spot. One ref is signaling first down, so. QB sneak by Mac Jones. He did have a deep back, but yeah. He took it between the center and right guard. Yeah, initial push, he had it near the 48. So it should be 1st and 10 in Rams territory for San Francisco. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of the Rams, honestly. Tired of hearing about Stafford. Kind of, Mac Jones is a good story. Shotgun, MVS in motion to the far side. Back to pass. Throws to MVS and caught near the first down marker. Probably a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. I do love me some MVS. I liked him when he was on the Packers. He's been on a few teams now, though. That's right. He was in camp, I think, with the Seahawks, and they cut him, though. Niners. Man, right in front of 3 Rams defenders. Made the catch and secured it. 2nd and 1 in shotgun. Number 3 with him in the backfield. Motion. Handoff up the middle. I think he will just get it. Should be a first down. If it's not, it's going to be 3rd and inches. Oh, they did? Wait, really? It's 3rd down? Okay. 3rd and 1. I guess he didn't get it. 2:37 to go, first quarter. Oh, no. Sorry, just checking my text. My poor 10-year-old son is sick. 3rd and 1. Fakes the handoff. Rushes on, but he throws left side incomplete behind the receiver. 4th and 1. Will they go again? 2:11. Oh, crap. Hope my son gets better soon. Poor kid. 4th and 1 from the Ram 39. And I think they took a timeout. The play clock was at 4. So the Niners burn a timeout. And will still face a 4th and 1. 9:39 time of possession. 17 plays, 124 yards of offense. Rams 6 plays, 7 yards, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. We have 2:11 to go. 4th and 1 from the Rams 39. They got to get a full yard to the 38. Tight formation. Receiver in motion. Handoff to number 3. He's got the first down for San Francisco. 1st and 10 from the Ram 38. Under 2 minutes to go. First quarter. All right, in shotgun. He's got a back with him in the backfield. Haven't seen McCaffrey. Oh, no, there. They hand it to McCaffrey. Razzle dazzle. It's a flea flicker. They get it to McCaffrey inside the 35, taken down near the 30. That looked like a high tackle. Yeah, maybe a face mask. McCaffrey's asking for it. That looked ugly by the Rams defender. 2nd and short, probably about 2 coming up. So that was an interesting play. They handed it off to McCaffrey, who tossed it to a receiver, who tossed it back to Mack, and then McCaffrey got the catch, and well, he was tackled by the left shoulder pad, so I don't know if he was asking for a horse collar or what, but handoff on 2nd and 2 on the carry. That's Robinson Jr. and another Niners first down. All right, 26 seconds to go, first quarter. 1st and 10, Niners knocking on the door again. Yeah, Brian Robinson Jr. with that last carry for the first. Back to passes Jones, 4-man rush, right side, end zone, caught but out of bounds with 9 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. How are you feeling? Okay, just checking. Love you too. Robinson was open. The defender fell down, but he couldn't get either foot in. First step with the right foot was out. Second foot was way out. Yeah, missed opportunity by Jones. Threw it out of play. All right, from the 25.5-yard line, the 2nd and 10. Handoff pretty much goes nowhere. They might give McCaffrey a gain of maybe 2. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Niners. Oh, that'll bring up a 3rd and long. That's going to be at least a 3rd and 8. We'll see. All right, I'm going to reset the clock. Otherwise, I will forget. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, let's double check the yardage. They did give him a gain of 2 to the 24. So it will be a 3rd and 8 to start the second quarter for the Niners. Oh, yeah, they did burn 1 timeout to avoid a... I assume this is album coming soon. It is. I don't know why this is showing the after the @ sign. Because mine's the same. It's, before and after the @ sign. It's weird. I've never seen this. Just happened tonight. See, if you see mine, it's showing the after the @ as well. It doesn't. Usually it says the tag or before the @ It's weird. I don't know what's going on tonight. Mac Jones, 9 of 11, 112 yards and a touchdown. McCaffrey, 7 carries, 19 yards. Robinson, 3 for 6. Jones, 1 for 2, so 27 yards on the ground. McCaffrey, leading receiver, 4 for 43. They have 9 catches for 112 combined. Jake Tongs, 2 catches for 12 and the touchdown. Stafford, 1 for 2, 5 yards. Took a sack. Kyron Williams, 3 carries for 13. Puka Nakua, 1 catch for 5. That's it on offense for the Rams. 6 plays, 7 yards. Only like 3 minutes and change in time of possession as well, as we get set for the second quarter. All right, I guess I'm not going to eat anymore. All right, we are still in commercial. I don't understand why. Hey, thanks. We got 9 likes. If you like what we do here, please hit the like button. Yeah, 3 minutes and 10 seconds of possession and minus 6 passing yards because of the sack for the Niners. All right, big 3rd and 8 from the Ram 29. They got to get to the 15.5-yard line. Shotgun, back to pass, looking far side, throws, caught, and out of bounds for another Niner first down. 1st and goal coming up. That was Robinson, number 5, on the catch to the far sideline, guarded by Durant, number 14. Good catch, got both. He turned towards the sideline, ball was there, caught it, and got both feet in before falling out of bounds. 31. Toss to McCaffrey inside the 5, tackled down at about the 1, between the near numbers and near sidelines. 2nd and goal coming up. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put the bins to the curb. Okay, thanks. I should have. The baseball went right into the football, so I didn't have a chance. 14 minutes remaining, second quarter. In shotgun, 2 receivers, including McCaffrey, to the far side. Rolls to the left, throws for McCaffrey, caught for the touchdown. 13-0 Niners. Wow. They've had all gas, no break on offense so far. 13-0. That was a big, long drive, too. They took another 8 minutes off the clock. I think it said 8:15 or something. They had a linebacker trying to cover McCaffrey. That's just not going to work out. A little, crossover. He's the in receiver, and he did an out route, and the linebacker couldn't catch up. They didn't even need like a pick play. He just got open that quick. On for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up and good. 14-0 San Francisco 49ers over the home team, the Los Angeles Rams. Not much of a home stadium advantage, though. Plenty of Niner fans in attendance. I know the Chargers definitely don't feel like they get a home field advantage. That is correct, Mac. They are looking good. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Alex. I was trying to look at the YouTube live page. Like, I think if I search 49ers versus Rams, I'll appear on that. But sometimes if you just go to the live thing at the top, like at the homepage at the top, I'll appear there, but it hasn't happened. Hey, hello, Rick Smith. Thank you. Oh, that's fine. The California team. Yeah. You got to specify Northern Cali or Central Cali and Southern Cali. I hear you. Yeah, 3-1 teams thought it would be good, but so far the Rams haven't really shown up on either side of the ball so far. But thank you, Rick. I appreciate you. All right. Let's summarize again. McCaffrey, 5 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown on a catch. He had the carry to get it to the 1 as well. 8 carries for 24 yards. Jake Tongs had the other catch. Had to bless Sinbin admin. Again, 2 for 12 in the other touchdown. So McCorkle Jones with 11 for 13, 131 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks. Stafford, they had a quick drive in their first drive in the first quarter. Niners have eaten a lot of clock on these touchdown drives, and the Rams' second possession of the game will be their first in the second quarter. Riley Bush, thank you. Microphone, football, phone. Announce the football game to your phone. Yeah, thanks. I know it's probably hard to see all the numbers because it's small even on a TV, especially the play-by-play. And it's got to be impossible on a phone. All right, Pinheiro kicks it into the air, taken at the 9 on the far numbers, return to the near hash mark. Now the near numbers 15 or 25-30, I meant, and out of bounds with 13-36. First and 10 for the Rams as they look to get back into this game some way, somehow. They're about their 31, I think they're going to say. Let's see where they spot it. All right, still don't have it in the play-by-play. It is the 31. Stafford under center. Receiver in motion. Throws quickly to Nakua in the right flat. Takes it out past the 35 to the 36. Should be about a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Nakua lost his shoe. No points allowed in first quarter through the first 5 games for the Niners defense. Longest streak since the Broncos in 2015. Yeah, they had a good defense that year too. Yep, bringing Robert Salah back certainly has solidified it for them. All right, 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, 4-man rush, hits the back. Nope, incomplete. Threw it a little bit of inside, and he was leaning towards the outside, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Intended target was Kyron Williams, of course. Yeah. Oh, no, it got tipped by a Niner lineman. That's why it was off target. Never mind. Not Stafford's fault. Or not a bad throw by Stafford, just not high enough to get over the left edge rusher. 2 receivers to the near side. Williams in motion to the backfield with Stafford. Looks like Devontae Adams split out to the far side. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Nakua catches it out near the 50 for a first down. Might be their own 49. First down, I think, for the Rams. 12:37. Stafford was in shotgun. Niners sent 4. Nakua was wide open, though, near the left hash marks. You know, between that near hash marks and near numbers. All right, they do mark that the 50. Handoff. Williams gets to maybe the 48 or 47. 2nd and 7 or 8 on the run. What? Oh, tied for 3rd fewest games in 33 yards to get the 3,000 career receiving yards. He's tied. Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. did it in 30 games, I guess. That's incredible. All right, from the Niner, 48, far hash mark, 3 receivers near side. Nakua in motion. Handoff. Williams cuts it back to the left hash mark, falls forward and then sideways. It's going to be about that's about a gain of 5 or 4. 3rd and 3, 2 or 3 here. coming up. Adams back in the huddle. They give him 3rd and 2, so it was a gain of... No. 3rd and 2. My bad. 163 yards and 13:06 in time of possession for the Niners. Rams finally getting to about 6 minutes time of possession. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side of tight end in motion. Handoff to Williams. He's tackled about a yard short at the Niner 41-yard line, so it'll bring up a 4th and 1 here. What does Sean McVay elect to do here? Probably going for it. Too long, really, for a field goal. It'd be what? 59, probably, at least. All right. 4th and 1. Handoff. Williams, he gets it. He's inside the 40, down to about the 37. First down, Rams. First good-looking drive on their second drive, only their second. 9:56 to go, second quarter. Williams takes a breather on the sideline. Rams still in the huddle. They still got plenty of time on the play clock, though. Oops, I should turn this a little bit. All right, under center, handoff. No, it is Williams. I thought he was on the sideline. No, it's not. Number 22. At any rate, he gets a first down. That's Corum. And another first down for the Rams. Blake Corum, a carry for 13 yards and a first down. Up the far hash mark, or the right hash mark. Good blocking by the Rams linemen and wide receivers. 12-4 first downs, Niners. Just a 24.5-yard line, 1st and 10, receiver in motion, toss, fumbled, and I think the Niners fell on it. The back couldn't dive on it, and that's a turnover. Oh, disaster for Los Angeles. Thought he had a shot at it, but then he just couldn't stay on top of it, and it's a turnover to the Niners. They have a 1st and 10 coming up. And this play will stand, even if, obviously they review all turnovers. Kind of a weird flip by Stafford. It was going end over end. That might be his fault. I'm no expert on toss plays, but kind of a difficult ball to handle. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's proper technique by Stafford, and I'll admit it if I'm wrong. So huge fumble. They gave the fumble to Stafford. Travis Gibson on the recovery, and the Niners have it at their own 30, 1st and 10. So chance at least 3 flushed away for the Rams on the turnover. All right. Well, I guess we can check on Major League Baseball real quick, see how Red Sox-Yankees going. No score, bottom of the 3rd, 1 out for the Yankees. Winner will take on, who is it, the Mariners? No. The Toronto Blue Jays. The Tigers already advanced to play the Mariners. Do you need help with anything? Okay, thanks for taking it out. Cubs won, if you didn't hear Sin Bin Admin. Cubs won, 3-1. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, please tune in tomorrow with me. We will have Game 1. WNBA Finals between the Mercury and Aces, the 4 seed at the 2 seed. Should be a good series. Not really rooting for anybody. Just want a good, clean series, maybe. No controversy. Oh, boy. Speaking of WNBA, this looks like Cameron Brink in this New Balance commercial. I didn't realize it. All right. Yeah, so the good thing about Prime is I don't think I'm behind like the play-by-play. I would be if I used NFL Plus for like Netflix games or ESPN games, but not for Prime. All right, Niners take over. 1st and 10 from their own 30, far hash mark. Fake the hand. Oh, no, it was an end around. It wasn't a fake. And maybe a gain of 1 by number 9. 2nd and 9 coming up. And, of course, I forgot the clock again. That was Sky Moore on the carry. They don't have the yardage yet, though. Tough start for the Rams. Already down 14-0, and then a fumble. 2nd and 9, 8:16 to go. Back to pass. Completes it over the middle and for a first down near the midfield at about the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Niners. 8 minutes remaining, second quarter. And that is, of course, number 84, Kendrick Bourne, for the first down. Ooh, big hit. All right. From the 47, toss to McCaffrey, far side, gets maybe 2 to the Niner 49. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. McCaffrey, they say 9 carries, 26 yards. But he has a receiving touchdown. 5 catches for 44 yards. 2nd and 8 from their own 49. Already up 14-0 as we approach 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rams will get the ball in the second half. Handoff, McCaffrey for another 2 or 3. Probably bring up 3rd and 5 from Rams territory. About the 47. It is 3rd and 5. All right. 6:36. All right, both teams 3-1. This is for the lead in the NFC West. All right, just outside the 48 of the Rams. They got to get to the 43. Shotgun, back to pass, throws left. Oh, dropped by Bourne, incomplete. 4th and 5 coming up. 6:18 to go. And likely the punting unit will take the field. Stafford getting warmed up on the sideline. Jones with a pretty good ball. It was in his hands. He took and it hit him in the face mask. Bourne just didn't squeeze the rock and get the first down. Just a drop, huge drop. Could have taken a commanding 3-score lead. The drive continued. Morstead's kick is in the air. Fair caught about the 15 with 6:11 to go. 1st and 10 for the Rams, but still trailing by 14. Let's take a commercial break. Yep, 1st and 10 from their own 15 for Los Angeles. Niners 2-0 on the road. Rams 2-0 at home. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at YouTube again. So far, my internet's been all right. Loving that. Yeah, see, I don't even get the live button at top. And I'll just search 49ers Rams. I should come up there at least. 49ers versus Rams. Let's double check. Oh, I should do live too. This might take too long. Yeah, I should do 49ers Rams live. Oh, come on. I have to be here somewhere. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, if you do a 49ers versus Rams search, I eventually hey, Piggy Piggy Wiggly, who shows up as @Piggy Trolls. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that was a heart attack waiting to happen for Cub fans today. Yep. I suppose that was in the middle of the night for you again. But, yeah, Suzuki had a double today. I know that. 2 doubles and a homer on the series. Yep. Brewers are tough. It's going to be a tough best of 5 national division series. Oh, no worries, Rick Smith. I appreciate it. That was a tremendous boost to the channel. That night, I think I got 56 subs, and I think I got 15 the next night, too. So that was a huge, like, 71 subs that night. Yeah, I don't know why, because mine's the same before I just noticed this tonight. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, back to the game. Stafford in shotgun, 1st and 10, back to pass, 4-man rush. Nope. Flag on the play, probably a false start. Yep, false start. They're going to reset the clock to 6:11. Yeah. So 1st and 15. But yeah, thank you, Rick Smith. Thank you, everybody in the sports fury. They do good work. They have excellent subscribers as well. They did a tremendous amount of help for me already, and I do thank them for that. All right, 1st and 15. Throws over the middle, deflected. He was going for Adams. Adams looking for a flag, but I think that was just a good play by the defender. 2nd and 15. 6:07 to go. Green, I think, got the pass deflected, but we'll see. All right, 2nd and 15 from their own 10. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws near sideline. Adams caught it at the 22 and out of bounds with 6:01 to go. And now the clock is rolling. 5:56. All right, this will be, I think that was a pickup at 12. Should be about 3rd and 3. Wow, and my prime is going muddy. Gosh, my internet's so slow. I hope this will be a thing in the past. They call it 3rd and 4. Hopefully early next year, this will be a thing of the past for me. Empty backfield, 3rd and 4. 3 receivers bunched to the near side. Looking right. Throws over the middle. Caught by Nakua. And there is a flag on the play. They are going to mark him a yard short. So a gain of 2, but there might have been a defensive penalty. Let's listen in. Oh my gosh, it's getting so muddy. My stinking internet. I guess I got too much going. I'll close this. Holding on the Niners, so they will get a 1st down. We'll figure out the spot in a moment. I don't know if they tack that on or not, or if they take the 5-yard holding and get the 1st down. Yeah, yeah, I know. I don't know why it's showing that, Mac. You know, I don't know. I can't control it. It seems like I'll have to look around. Stafford throws down the left sideline. Oh, overshot Nakua deep in Niners territory. 5:08 to go. 2nd and 10. What was the line at scrimmage after the penalty? Nakua had him beat on the coverage, too. Just overthrew it by almost 5 yards. Monetization. Okay. But I'm only at 700 subs. It's weird. I'll have to see if there's some setting. Maybe I screwed something up, but thanks. Back to pass. Stafford caught. Williams falls forward, but we got third down coming up. Under 5 to go. 4:55. Picky trolls. 4:42. Are you a Brewers fan, Alex? It's okay. I'm not really a big baseball fan, period. My dad was a huge Cubs fan. I was happy he got to see a win in 2016 of a World Series. 3rd and 4. Back to pass. Throws. Right side. Caught in Rams territory for a first down. It was 3rd and 4. I didn't fix. Man, it's getting muddy again. My stream is blurry on Prime. Gosh, my internet. It's got to be the internet. I don't understand this. Terrific over the defender catch over 36. Who is this? Is that Terrence Ferguson? Yeah, 1 catch, 21 yards. Stafford 6 of 10, 62 yards. 1st and 10 in Niners territory. Throw caught inside the 30. Number 88, another Rams first down. So that 3rd down drop by Kendrick Bourne might really come back to haunt the Niners. Jordan Whittington for 22 yards and a first down. All right, come on, internet. I'm not getting any drop frames, but my Prime is struggling right now. All right, now it's good. 1st and 10, just inside the 25. Fakes the handoff, rolls, throws to the flat. Whittington again. Oh, he's tackled just short of the first down. It's going to be a 2nd and probably less than 1 coming up. As we are under 3 minutes to go, 2nd quarter, 2:40 actually. Whittington again lined up outside of Adams, came in motion, stopped by the right tackle, went up. No, then he went in motion again, did a little out route, and was wide open, caught at the 21, and almost got the first down at the 15. All right, they have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. They got 5 on the play clock. Oh, they did give him a first down. Back to pass, throws, caught, and Williams walks it into or high steps it into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams get on the board and pull within 8 at 2:09. I think that's Kyron Williams. Williams was in shotgun with him, and nobody found him. He caught it at the 10 and high-stepped into the end zone. A la Walter Payton a little bit. All right. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick right down the middle is good. We got a ball game on our hands. 14-7 Niners. Huge turn in momentum. Again, that dropped 3rd down catch for a first down by who was it again? Kendrick Bourne prevented the Niners. Like, they needed maybe one more first down for field goal range, and instead they had to punt it away, and the Rams drove down the field and got into the game 14-7. Oh, we got some Rams votes, 10 votes. It's 6-4 Niners, 60% to 40. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, were you at the game, or are you saying you were watching it? Either way, that's good. All right, kick return, man, from like the 20 to the 30, 33 maybe. 2:04, so one more play before the 2-minute warning. Niners decent field position at their own 33. Mac Jones having a good night, no matter how you look at it. 12 of 15, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns. And now Stafford, 9 out of 13, 109, 1 touchdown. He did take a sack. Oh, okay. Yeah, Super Bowl tickets are expensive. Shock or back to pass. Purdy gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and that is the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, I went through a time where I didn't even really like to watch the Super Bowl anymore. I got so sick of the teams that were in it every year. But, you know. Go Pack Go in any case. It's been too long. Are you talking about NPB, Nippon Pro Baseball? That's cool. I know that's hugely popular. I can't talk around the world. All right, plenty of sports coming up this week. Tomorrow night, Game 1, WNBA Finals. I appreciate you being here, Piggy Wiggly. And everybody else. Alex, Mac, of course. Thanks, everybody, for your support. Rick Smith. Who else? Riley Bush. Thank you. Did I miss anybody? Album coming soon. I know it's not on your thing because of this @ symbol thing. Yusuf Ali. I think that's everybody. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Oh, thanks for the update. I had just closed out MLB and forgot to... yeah, NPB. Yeah, Nippon. Yeah, I know. That's pretty popular in the league around the world. Yeah, so Friday night, WNBA, no live stream Saturday. Sunday, at least Game 2. I was thinking about doing the London game, but I might pass this week. It's Vikings-Browns. Pats Bills Sunday night. Chiefs Jaguars Monday night. And then Tuesday night, opening night of the NHL regular season. Blackhawks, Panthers, Penguins, Rangers, and Avalanche Kings. Hopefully don't get to that last one late. Shorter break between. Oh, is everybody else like the Cubs? That's funny. Kosuke Fukudome. I don't even know if I was watching baseball. Maybe I was. I stopped watching in about August of 2010. And I came back, earlier this year. I forgot when. Before May. All right, we got a 2nd and 10. Niners at their own 33. Under center. Jones fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Rolls out. Throws. Near side. Near the first down. That's Bourne for the first down. 1st and 10. Niners. And they will. All Cubs or don't care. Gotcha. 1:37 to go. Yeah, I used to be both a Sox and Cubs fan because the Sox did well in 1983. The Cubs did well in 1984. And they were rarely good in the same year. It was rarely there. Anybody was good. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Mac Jones over the middle. Ball comes loose. Was it incomplete? I think they called it incomplete. Never had the catch. Wow. Break for the Niners, but a lineman did pick it up, but Yeah, he never got his second foot down with the ball before the defender knocked it out of there. And we do have an injured Ram player on the play. Oh, Matsui, yeah. Did I miss his name? Yeah. Yankees up. Yeah, Yankees, Red Sox. Who cares anymore? Everybody hates both of them. Unless you're in New York or Boston. I mean, I used to try to pull for the Red Sox, but then they kind of got annoying once they started winning. Oof, my glasses are dirty. Yeah, I don't know. Always liked football. There was a time where it was pretty rough to watch. I would need to listen to the Packer games because I wouldn't get too many games in Chicago. But now I feel like I get all but one usually every year. Oh, that's cool that you met him. Congrats, Piggy Wiggly. I got Ryan Sandberg's autograph on his book. I think my cousin got it for me. We stood in line at a book signing. Yeah, that's fine, Alex. I was just saying anybody outside of Yankees and Red Sox fans probably don't know who to root for, as they probably hate them both, is what I was saying. I have no problem if you're a Yankees fan. I'm just saying. I grew up in the one decade where the Yankees stunk. They didn't do anything in the 80s. And I like Don Mattingly. I think they got to one postseason when they first expanded the postseason, and they couldn't even beat the Mariners in the first round. I remember that, mid-90s. Donnie Baseball. Long time out here for this injured player, I guess. They don't even say who yet on the play-by-play. Boo, Stan Kroenke, Rams owner and chairman. St. Louis people would definitely be throwing things at their TV if they're watching. They can't stand Stan Kroenke. Yeah, I hear you. That would be a very highly rated series. I'm sure MLB would be thrilled with any of those three teams, or the Red Sox probably. We got a Colorado Avalanche player in the house rooting for the Rams. All right, we got 2nd and 10. Niners at their own 45. Got to get just inside the Rams 45, 45 and a half. Bourne in motion. Now he lines up near the line of scrimmage. Now he has to reset on the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the far side. It ends up being a handoff to McCaffrey and went nowhere, maybe a half yard. And I think they flagged them for Bourne probably not being lined up correctly. Yep, they called it on Bourne. Illegal formation. The Rams decline it, so it'll be 3rd and long. They may give him a yard on this, but I think he just got the line of scrimmage. All right, what's the call? They never even said who was injured on the play-by-play. They usually do. All right, 3rd and 10, 111. Expect the Rams to use a time. Oh, wait. Actually, each team has used a timeout? I didn't realize that. Yeah, Rams and Niners have used a timeout. I missed the Rams. Oh, because of the injury. Never mind. And speaking of timeouts, the Niners used their second one. So if it's in play and the clock is rolling and they don't get the first down, expect the Rams to use a timeout and force the Niners to send the punting unit on the field. We're seeing Jared Verse of the Rams against the left tackle Wallace replays, I think. 14 snaps and only 1 pressure. Or no, wait, who's 71 again? My bad. The left tackle. I think I got the wrong W last name. All right. 3 receivers bunched to the far side. Back to pass. Looking. Mac Jones completes it over the middle for the first down to Tongues. 1:02 to go. 1st and 10 in Rams territory. Huge first down picked up. In shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Completes it. Left numbers. Taken down at about the 35. That'll bring up a 2nd and 2. But the Niners have 1 timeout remaining. 33 seconds to go. From the Rams, 35. Back to pass. 4-man rush. Incomplete to the right sideline. Trying to hit MVS. And it'll bring up 3rd and 2. 26 seconds left. Hello, Peter McPeter. Oh, wait. That was all Stan Kroenke? Wow. Did he since sell those off and just has the Rams? I didn't. Yeah. Guess if I knew that, I definitely forgot it. I don't think I ever knew that. 3rd and 2, handoff. That is McCaffrey. He's got the first down, taken down hard at about the 27, but clock rolling, 18 seconds to go. And great, my prime is glitching out. Oh, come on. And they spike it. I just got back for the spike with 13 seconds to go. So 2nd and 2 coming up, or 2nd and 10 coming up. They have 1 timeout left. They're at about the 27, I think. I'm wondering if some of this is actually prime. If anybody else is having trouble with their feed, or it's just my slow internet. 14 on the play clock, 13 seconds to go, 2nd and 10, 1 timeout for the Niners. Ooh, that looks like a false start on the right tackle. Throws incomplete over the middle to MVS. 3rd and 10, 9 seconds to go. I think they'll probably send the field goal unit out. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Bit of a risk, though. Got to get out of bounds. Or got to get a first down. But that's going to be, if they get a first down and don't get out of bounds, I don't know if they're going to have time to clock it. All right, McCaffrey with them in shotgun. And the Rams use a timeout. Can't complain. Fairly quick game thus far. All right, both teams have 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. Yeah, speaking of the NHL, though, should be exciting. Tuesday night opener. Probably won't have any more ESPN games, but we'll try to do the triple header on the opening night on ESPN. From there on out, we'll just have what's now known as ESPN Plus, which is switching to ESPN Select, because I'm going to downgrade my ESPN Unlimited, which is $29.99 a month, down to Plus/Select, which is currently $11.99, but going up to $12.99. Figure per month and a lot of content. That's not too bad. Might have. All right, here we go. In shotgun, 3rd and 9. They hand it off. Are they kidding? They're going to have, they don't have, oh, they do have 1 timeout. I'm sorry. I was thinking they were out. Never mind. So they did pick up, I don't know what I was thinking. Lost my mind. 4th and short, and now they'll send the kicking unit out. 4th and 2 with 2 seconds, I think. Yeah, I blanked. I thought they were out of timeouts for a minute. Let's see what they call here. It's definitely a gain by McCaffrey, but how much? It is 4th and 2 from the Rams 19. So they send, what's his name? Not Morstead. Eddie Pinheiro out. He's hit 2 extra points today. from the right hash mark or the near hash mark, a 37-yard attempt. Snap, hold, kick on the way, pretty much down the middle, and good. That's your halftime score. 17-7 Niners at the half. And I believe the Rams, Rams get the ball first because the Niners scored a touchdown on their opening drive. All right, we will reset the clock. Won't set the reset button yet. All right, going to take a quick break. Then we'll take a look at the halftime numbers. Whoops. What the heck? Why did that do that? All right, there we go. All right, 1 second. Just trying to... I don't know why the clock did that. All right, there we go. Must have not run out the clock. All right. Oh, you want music? Yeah, I didn't usually for football, but yeah, I'll do it. Thanks, Yusuf Ali. All right, yeah, we'll take a quick break. Let me put up the box score. We'll go over it later. Here's what's coming up on the channel. Boy, I really could turn this a little more. Yeah. Slide the mug. Yeah, it's harder to get the mug to appear, though. Or the helmet's on top of the mug. All right, close enough, I guess, there. Oh, we're blocking this one. There we go. That's better. yeah, I'll put the music. No worries. All right, let me get the timer, too. There we go. All right, short break. I'll be back. Oh, crap. We got drop frames. Apologies if the video froze. The audio should still be coming through the room. I just have slow internet. Oh, thanks, Mac. And Yusuf Ali. Yeah, thank you. It definitely makes the game more enjoyable. I will say that. I do appreciate everyone. Feel free to update the Sox Yankees, Alex, when you get a minute, too. Please like and subscribe, everyone, if you haven't already done so. Thank you if you already did. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. And if so, consider hitting like and or subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us, it's me and Sinbin Admin, to other potential viewers, and helps me grow the channel. And I thank you so much for your support. All right, we're to the music. Having trouble bringing up my library. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you all. All right, we are back. Saw that the song was just ending, so tried to cut it there. Got a couple songs in. All righty. Oh, yeah, let's go over. Oh, hopefully you like the music. Oh, thanks, Alex. Yankees 4-0, top of the fifth. Okay. Yeah, a meetup would be great. Maybe when I'm at way more subscribers. That's something Tom Grossi did or does. It's hard, though. I don't know how he does it. Trying to fix the helmets. I don't know what the problem is tonight. It did a horrible job tonight. There we go. I think we sort of got it, right? About there. I don't know. That's about right. Trying to get this. I can't get the NFL script up there. There you got Wilson and the laces. Oh, wait. I got to reset the timeouts or I'll forget. Oh, thanks, Piggy Wiggly. Again, 17-7, just under 5 minutes. I swear I started my 14-minute clock immediately. Yes, thanks, Piggy Wiggly. I started my clock immediately, and I was still behind. I don't know if the Thursday night they take a shorter halftime, but I don't know. At any rate. Let me, let's see. Yeah, let's fix the clock real quick. Oh, forgot to put halftime, too. Dang it. There we go. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the box real quick. Mac Jones, 15 of 23, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks. McCaffrey, 13 carries, 45 yards. Kendrick Bourne, 3 for 64, had a huge drop on third down that could have continued a drive that could have led to some points, and the Rams answered with their only score after that to make it 14-7 prior to the Niners getting the field goal before a half. McCaffrey, 5 catches for 44 and a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, 3 for 39. Jake Tongues, 3 for 23 and a touchdown. MVS, 1 for 9. Oh, Kyle Juszczyk is back. I thought he was still hurt. Stafford, 9 for 13, 109 yards, a touchdown, took a sack. Kyron Williams, 7 for 26. Blake Corum, 1 for 13. Stafford, a rush for no yards. Jordan Whittington, 2 for 33. Puka Nacua, 3 for 24. Terrence Ferguson, 1 for 21. Williams, 2 for 20 and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, 2 targets, 1 catch for 11. Atwell, 1 target. Again, Matt Stafford on a bad toss play was charged with the fumble, and the Niners recovered. It was Gibson, number 56. The sack was by Bryce Huff. That's the Niners' only tackle for loss. Ford, a tackle for loss for the Rams. Yeah, that's it. All right. Should be getting close to the second half. I don't know about that. He got the going rate. Peter, are you a Kings fan or no? I can't remember. I'll try to do as many Kings games as I can this season. I'll probably avoid the Sharks a little bit because the Sharks tend to start at 9:30. I'd rather start at 9 if possible. 9:30 means I could be still streaming after midnight, and I'd rather not if possible. Yeah, I don't know. They probably paid him the going rate is what I was trying to say, not the growing gate or going great. I don't know what. All right, we're getting close to second half kickoff. Again, Niners have to kick to the Rams. Yeah, we'll reset the clock. Should be. All right. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday around the world. Hope you're getting your Friday off to a great start. Hope to see you back here in a little over 22 hours for the WNBA Finals Game 1. Oh, crap. I'm having more drop frames. All right. I got to stop. I got to close some stuff out. Close that. Okay. Maybe that'll help. Apologies if the video is freezing. It's my slow internet. I close as much as I can. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't want to. Okay, good. Yeah, hope to see you for LA Kings games. Probably try to do as many as I can. Just about set for the second half kickoff. That is, of course, oh my, why do I keep blanking on Eddie Pinheiro? Kick returned up the far numbers, past the 35, out near the 37, where the Rams offense will come out on the field. 1st and 10. As we get the Sean interview. What the heck is his name? Sean McVay. My gosh. 6 wins when trailing at halftime, most of the NFL since last year. That's unbelievable. Down 10. 14:54 to go, third quarter. Receiver in motion. Shotgun, back to pass. Throws far side. Nakua at the 40 for about a gain of 3. Where it'll be 2nd and 7. Suppose I could just leave the box score up. That might be easier to read, but all right. They call it 2nd and 6. They gave him the 41. In shotgun, back to pass. Steps up, avoids the rush, throws down the right sideline, caught near the 40. Niners saying incomplete, but they gave him the catch. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Who was that? 87 on the Rams. That is, of course, Davis Allen. A catch for 20 yards, first target. Handoff. Williams for maybe one, a late flag. Wonder if that was that was very late. I would think face mask, but I don't know. Maybe illegal hands to the face. Let's see what Bill Vinovich says. Offsetting penalties. Holding 92 on the Niners and number 5 on the Rams. So offsetting 1st and 10. No play. All right. Oop, clock rolling. 13:47. In shotgun, 3 receivers. Now Allen in motion. Handoff to Williams up the far hash mark. Down to the 35. It'll be about 2nd and 6. About a gain of 4. Oh. All right. 13-12, third quarter. Rams first drive, second half. Or the first drive of the second half. From the 35 of the Niners. Under center, Nakua in motion. Fake. Nope, it's a handoff to Williams. Wait, no. The stupid camera got faked. They faked the handoff to Williams, Kyron Williams. The camera operator followed Williams. Meanwhile, Stafford was rolling out to the near sideline and threw it incomplete. Terrible camera operator on that play. Good Lord. 3rd and 6. Jeez Louise. Well, yeah, I know you. I know the. Yeah, I'm sure they have great play-by-play. Throws the right side. Kyron Williams drops it on 3rd and 6 with 12:51 to go. Now what do? 4th and 6 from the 35. He meant the great Kings play-by-play on mute. All right, they are going to try a field goal, 53-yarder on 4th and 6. It'll be the right hash mark. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's sliced or pushed right. No good. 12:46 to go. So the Rams drive, miss a field goal. 1st and 10 coming up. Good field position for the Niners. But that might have even been short. That kick was just not good. I don't know if it got tipped at the line. But at any rate, whoops, forgot to say third quarter. My bad. There we go. Bathroom thing. Wait. What? I missed something. Think something was lost in translation. All right, no worries. Well, thanks, Piggy Wiggly. Okay, Stafford is now 11 of 17, 133 yards. Yeah, that was a huge drop by Kyron Williams on 3rd and 6, and then they missed the field goal. 1 TD, 1 sack. Williams 8 for 30. They've spread it out. 11 catches, 133 yards, and a touchdown by Kyron Williams, but that was definitely a drop. He's got 4 targets. The sea urchin. Cardi with the 53-yard field goal. Yeah, wide right. I don't know if it got tipped at the line. He definitely sliced it or pushed it. I don't know. It just was not a good kick from I say only 53, but with the way people are going, you almost expect it 54 and in at this point. It's like 55 and out. Sure, it's iffy or dicey, but yeah, I don't know. The Sharks stink, and again, I think most of their home games start at 9:30 Central, so that's probably why I will likely. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just realized some of your comments get held, and it was by YouTube, not me, guys. And I don't know if I can show it or not. I'm trying. Oh, maybe it went through. Sharks are scum. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So I missed it. Somebody must have unhit it, and I just couldn't see it. It's weird. It showed up on my tablet, but not. Yeah. Again, I just saw it on my tablet, but I couldn't see it here on my computer. Handoff, and the Niners get a couple. 12:40 to go. As my prime goes muddy. Purdy, Pearsall, Ayuk, Jennings, Ben Barch, left guard, George Kittle, and Nick Bosa out. Well, Bosa's out for the season, so I don't know why you'd say notable Niners out. He's gone for the season at this point. All right, 2nd and 8 from the 45 in shotgun. Back to pass, 4-man rush, throws near sideline, incomplete and out of bounds. Looked like that was to nobody. He's just getting rid of it. 12:04, 3rd and 8. Oh, no, I didn't hold it. Like I said, it got held by YouTube, and I couldn't do it. So if somebody else hit it, it wasn't me. But, yeah, no worries. All right, 2nd and 8, shotgun, or 3rd and 8, shotgun, throws, incomplete, and Tongues gets the call of an interference on the Rams. So this will be a 1st down for the Niners. 1st down, Niners after the DPI, defensive pass interference. Tongs did a little out route. 31 got there a little early. Hit him in the back. Williams. Yep, you can't tackle him early. All right, from the Rams 49, 1st and 10. And in shot, my froze. Back to pass. Purdy, left sideline, caught by Bourne for another 1st down. I got to get out and get back in, or I'm going to have to ask my wife, Sinbin Admin, to stop using a streaming app. My internet is just terrible right now. I don't know what is going on with Prime. All right. Hopefully I didn't miss a play. Oh, late hit on Mac Jones. I guess they didn't call it. 1st and 10 at the 30. Handoff, McCaffrey to about the 28 for a gain of 2. 11-14 in the 3rd. And 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, that was a late hit. I think... Mac Jones, if I said Purdy, I made a mistake. Mac Jones hobbling after that late hit, too. I think I did say Purdy. Apologies. Oh, yeah, they had to call somebody up from the practice squad to be the backup quarterback with Brock Purdy out. Handoff to maybe the 23. This is going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up. No, Piggy Wiggly. We've got ESPN Unlimited, then free trials of Disney Plus and Hulu. So she's probably watching she's probably watching Disney Plus, is what I meant to say. All right, 3rd and 3, 10:02 to go, 3rd quarter. In shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. McCaffrey in the backfield. Throws over in the middle. Bourne caught for the 1st down. Niners up 10, driving after a missed field goal to open the 2nd half for the Rams. After a decent drive stalled out with a drop on 3rd and 6 by Kyron Mitchell. Man, Mac took another late hit. I mean, I'm not saying there's maybe a penalty or not, but it was a brutal hit. You know, more well-known quarterbacks might get those calls. or more well regarded. From the 13, handoff, McCaffrey inside the 10, maybe the 9 for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. .903, third quarter. Ow. 7 plays, 48 yards, 3:53 taken off the clock by the Niners. All right, just inside the 10. Back to pass, rushes on, caught at about the 3, near the first down by Bourne. I think it's enough for a first down, so they'll have a 1st and goal. Man, and this thing is still having issues. My dang caps lock got on. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Bourne on the catch. 1st and goal. Rams in trouble here. Approaching the halfway mark of the third quarter. Handoff. McCaffrey plows forward. The pile is being pushed, but it's short. Near the 1. 2nd and goal. Might be just inside the 1. 7:42 in the third quarter. As we get a look at Shanahan checking his call sheet. Niners made some substitutions. They break the huddle. Still 14 on the play clock. McCaffrey lined up behind Juszczyk in I formation. They give it to Juszczyk, but he goes nowhere. The Rams stuff it, and it's 3rd and goal. All right, 3rd and goal. In motion, Juszczyk. And I think the Niners used a timeout, and I think I forgot to reset the timeouts, didn't I? Yep, I did. I knew it. I think that's the first called timeout by the Niners. All right, now they have 2 left. My bad. Yes? Okay. All right. Due to the fact that her name was showing, I deleted the message for Sin Bin Admin. Or she did it. All right, 3rd and goal, 6:39 to go. In the 3rd, back to pass, rushes on, hit as he threw, incomplete in the end zone. 4th and goal, and Mac Jones is hurt. He is grabbing at his left calf. Oh, boy. 6:36 to go. 4th and goal from about the 1. Hit and driven to the ground by Young. Number 0. Not sure how. I knew his his left leg was bothering before. Maybe he's, hopefully it's just cramps or something. Hopefully nothing major. And there's a timeout on the field. 4th and goal coming up. Oh, I guess they gave Juszczyk a loss of 1, so it's 2nd and goal. Or sorry, 4th and goal now from the 4th and goal from the Rams 2. Boy, what do you do here? You're up 10. Field goal only puts you up 13. You don't know if Jones is coming back. The way your defense is playing, you might be all right. Rams drove in their first drive in the second half, but they missed a 53-yarder. So what do you do? And I think if they go for it, they're without Jones with one play, unless I think they could call a timeout to avoid it, but then they would be down to one timeout for the rest of the game. So tough decisions for Shanahan and company. All right. Well, all right, what to do here? What to do? 4th and goal from the 2. Just lost your starting quarterback, who is your number 2 quarterback. Hopefully nothing serious. Maybe he comes back. But again, they're going to be without Jones at least for this play. So maybe that might force them to just take the field goal instead of putting somebody in. Okay, the backup quarterback, number 4, is not in there. So I'm assuming that you're going to send the kicking unit out for the field goal. Yeah, I think they're working on his calf. Hopefully it's just like a cramp and nothing serious. Here's the snap, the kick, and the short field goal is good. And it's 20-7 in favor of the Niners, the road team. Or they're home away from home in LA. Yeah, not really sure. Maybe it was when he landed. Where is it? He planted. Yeah, I guess he had the weight of the defender on his left leg. Maybe that messed something up in his left calf. Oh, boy. I hope he's all right. He did walk off under his own power, thankfully, but hopefully it's just a cramp or something or pulled muscle. All right. Yeah, Purdy is out tonight. He got re-injured last game, and on the short week, he just was a no-go. They have a lot of people out. Pearsall is out as well. And now Mac Jones just got hurt on 3rd and goal. Return up the near hash out to about the 32. Rams trailing by 13 and with the ball. 6:27 to go. And hello, Rhonda. I know it says Chiefs fan for life 15. I don't know what happened tonight. It's been doing that all night. Maybe YouTube did something. But yeah, so Purdy is out, not active tonight. I don't even know who that actor was they just showed. From the 31, Stafford fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Good protection. Throws and incomplete to the right sideline. 2nd and 10. 6:20. Yeah, no worries, Rhonda. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Mac Jones is a starter. I'm forgotten who their backup is. I think they just called him up this week. Back to pass. Stafford, 4-man rush. Throws long down the field. Caught near the 35 for a first down. It's probably the biggest play of the night. That was, of course, Tutu Atwell, I believe, on the catch. He was on the near side and came, did a post over the middle and caught it near the numbers on the far side and single coverage. Good catch by Tutu Atwell. What was the gain on that? 1 for 34, and we got another Niner injury at 6:01. Man. 94, Gross Matos. He's walking off under his own power, fortunately. Let's see. I think he got caught by the turf monster. Looked like he popped something in his left thigh. That's no good. Under 6 to go. 1st and 10. Man, when are they going to get rid of this garbage field turf? Caught for another first down. That is Puka Nacua. Rams moving. That was over near the right hash mark. Nacua by the numbers. Ran up to the 30 or 25, caught it, and taken down near the hash mark. Yeah, I know your logo. I mean, I know you have a KC logo. Yeah, I kind of figured it was you. I don't know what's going on tonight. Mine is the same because I'm Sinbin Stream at Sinbin Stream. So it's the same. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. From the 20, back to throw. 4-man rush. Ooh. Looked like holding. No call. Dropped by number 22, Corum, in the left flat near the line of scrimmage. So 5:05 to go in the third. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mac Jones trying to walk it off. Let me see if there's an update. Oh, I think they put a brace on Mac Jones' left knee. All right. Shotgun back to pass. Caught. Puka Nacua inside the 10 with the first down. 1st and goal. Rams trailing by 13 in the third quarter, but they are moving the ball on this drive. Yeah, Nacua down to about the 8. Stafford dealing here on this drive. From the 8, near hash mark. He has a deep back. Looks like Kyron Williams. Nacua splits out wide. Handoff up the middle, inside the 5. Down to the 1 for Kyron Williams. 2nd and goal, Rams. I'll check. I know Alex was updating it. He said it was 4-0 Yankees, top of the 5th. I can get you an update. I'm just having internet issues again tonight, unfortunately. Hopefully next year I'll get some faster internet. 2nd and goal, 3:50 to go. Throws over the middle. That was a short pass, or to the right side. Touchdown. I'm assuming it was Nacua. It is. Touchdown at 3:45 for the Rams. And they're down 7, so let's see what they decide to do here. I'm assuming they'll kick it, but whoops. Yeah, we'll check that score in a minute. I'm assuming they're going to go for the extra point to cut it to 6. That would make sense. All right, yep, they are lining up for the extra point. Jones trying to get loose. He does have a brace on his left knee now, but it's more calf related. Snap, hold, kick. Ooh, they got close to blocking it, but it is through the uprights and good. All right. Kickoff after a timeout. Back to a 6-point game. Yeah, just a quick, good block by Davante Adams, and Nakua just untouched. Caught a quick pass and fell in for the end, into the end zone for the touchdown. Still 4-0 Yankees, bottom of the 7th. There's the score in game 3 of a best of 3. All right, again, how is this not up to date yet? Why is the play-by-play so slow on NFL.com? What is going on? Guess I just have to refresh. Yeah, Stafford to Nakua for 1 yard. All right, touchdown. Stafford 15 of 23, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, took 1 sack. Williams 9 carries for 37. Nakua now 7 for 56 and a touchdown, 1 yard touchdown. Atwell 1 catch for 34 yards on 2 targets. Whittington 2 for 33. Ferguson 1 for 21. Kyron Williams 2 for 20 on 4 targets and a touchdown. Allen 1 for 20. Davante Adams 1 for 11 on 2 targets. Mac Jones 18 for 28, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey 17 carries, 55 yards. Bourne 6 for 99 receiving. McCaffrey 5 for 44 and a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson 3 for 39. Jake Tungs 3 for 23 and a touchdown. And MVS 1 for 9. MVS was a Chief too, wasn't he? I know he's been on a bunch. I know he was on the Saints, I think, last year. He was with the Seahawks but got cut in camp. Oh, sorry, Rhonda. It looks like your what is wrong with the Red Sox thing didn't go through. It just doesn't seem to like a lot of emojis. Again, that's YouTube holding it. It's not me or mods. Unless somebody unhit it. I don't know. All right, kickoff. Taken out near the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Niners as the Rams thought they had a fumble with 3:40 to go. 3rd quarter. Niners used 1 timeout already in the 2nd half. Still trying to show, whether this was a fumble or not. Boy, I don't know. That wasn't a fumble? Can the Rams challenge this? Yeah, I don't know why they said this wasn't a fumble. Okay, I guess they're saying they had blown the whistle for forward progress being stopped. That's all I can gather. Forward progress is not a reviewable play. Definitely McVay wanted to challenge the fact that that was not called a fumble. Oh, boo. Are the Rams fans going now? Boo, boo. 20-14. Mac Jones back out there under center. And a flag. Probably a false start. So we'll do first down again. 1st and 15 now. McKivitz guilty party. 1st and 15. Yep. All right. They're saying it suggests Jones was cramping up. That's what I was hoping. No, worst case scenario. Fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Rolls to the far side. Caught near the original line of scrimmage. Give him about a gain of 6. That should be 2nd and 9 coming up. 3:24 to go. Oh, who caught that real quick? Was that Kyle? No. Who was that? Why is the gosh darn play-by-play like frozen all the time? I don't. Usually you don't have to do that. Okay, false start. I didn't want just this. Whatever. Was that? Who caught that? All right. 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught near the 35. Falls forward near the first down. My gosh, my internet is awful. It is so muddy. All right, we got 3rd and 1 coming up here. All right, they're at their own 31.5. They got to get to the 32. Jones takes it himself. Depends on the spot. He may not have. Now, okay, the spot looked like it wasn't enough, and then the guy spotting the ball was waving for the first down. So I don't know. They didn't even take a Hawkeye look at this. Boy, one guy didn't even move on that play. One of the receivers, Kendrick Bourne. He ran it to the near side, avoided the lineman stuffing it up the middle. All right, they're at the 32, but now what? I think Sean McVay may want to challenge this spot. Oh, replay assist said they were short. They didn't even need to challenge it. So 4th and inches. What do you call here? All right, now the clock should roll then, right? Soon? Boy, I don't know. He had his knee down, and then Spites got there to kind of knock. He ran into Juszczyk. If Juszczyk didn't run into him, he probably would have easily had this. Boy, I don't know. I thought for sure that was a first down. All right, the clock has not been started yet. There's keeping the offense on the field. All right, why is the clock still stopped? All right, there we finally go. 4th and inches, under center. Juszczyk in motion. He tries to push Jones forward. Depends on the spot whether he got this. No early indication. I think they got it. Yeah, now they're saying first. Well, they didn't signal first down. They're just waving the virtual chain gang in. Yeah, Juszczyk did a little bit of a tush push there. Boy, I don't know. Now to the Rams challenge. Yeah, if your left calf is bothering you, I don't know how many QB sneaks you want to do. All right, first down, and the clock is stopped. I guess the Rams had to take a timeout to avoid a delay game. I don't know. Wow, yeah, they've used 2. They have 1 remaining here in the second half. All right, timeout on the field called by the Rams. They have 1 remaining. 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Oh, pardon me. All right, now we're back. Niners in the huddle. 1st and 10, 1 minute remaining in the third. Under center, receiver in motion, toss to McCaffrey, near side rush to the numbers, past the 40, momentum stopped at about the 42 or 43. Should be about a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 coming up. .40 seconds to go, third quarter. So they'll have to snap it one more time. From the 42, it is 2nd and 6, actually. They fake the handoff. Jones throws it. Juszczyk catches it, dives forward, tackled short of the first down. They'll have a 3rd and 1 when we start the fourth quarter. Don't think they'll snap it here. All right, we've reached the end of the third quarter. Oh, brother, my prime is just tripping. Excuse me. All right. Let me fix the clock. As we get set for the fourth, we will check the what's going on in New York. Still 4-0, top of the 8th, 2 outs for the Red Sox. Oops, sorry. Typo. Yankees 4. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-0 Yankees. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-0. Red Sox down to their last 3 outs. The top of the 9th. All right, we got 18 votes, 72% voting for the Niners, even without Brock Purdy. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess Mac Jones has been a pretty decent backup. All right, Jones, 21 of 31, has cramps in his left calf, 232 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks taken. He's got a brace on it to try and help. McCaffrey, 18 carries, 60 yards. Bourne leads in receptions and yards, 7 for 105. McCaffrey and Jake Tongs have the receiving touchdowns. And they have 2 field goals. Gibson recovered a fumble by Stafford on a bad toss. 7 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown for Puka Nacua. 1 touchdown catch for Kyron Williams. He leads rushing, 9 carries for 37. Stafford 15 on 123 yards, 15 out of 23 attempts, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, took a sack. Fourth quarter set, handoff, and goes nowhere. A loss. That'll bring up 4th and long. I don't know why it was 3rd down. I don't know why I put it at 4th. Oh, because I was supposed to make it 4th quarter. That's why. Good gravy. Now it's 4th down. So the Rams defense gets a stop on McCaffrey. He gets tackled back at the 44, so definitely a loss on the play. Good tackle by 53. 4th and 4, the punting unit is on. I think it's, who is that? Morstead, okay. Snap, moves forward, kick in the air. Taken at the 6. Return by the far numbers and down at about the 11 or 12. 14:03 to go in the game. Rams take over, down only by 6 now. 1st and 10, deep in their own territory. Rams going left to right this quarter. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. I got to get more sleep at night. From their own 12. Back to pass. Throws near far side. Puka Nakua out past the 20. They'll mark him at the 21. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. 13:52 to go. Fourth quarter. Most receptions, 50 in a team's first 5 games to start a season. 8 receptions tonight, NFL history. Back to pass. Throws caught over the middle, 87 near the 25-yard line. That'll be about a gain of 4. But that'll give them enough for the first down. Under 13:20 to go, of course. 80. Wait, what? Who is that? Oh, Davis Allen. Back to throw. Downfield. Adams fell down, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 13:04. I think Adams is just upset at himself for falling, or I don't know. Gross Matos is out for the Niners on defense with a hamstring. They just gave the update. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Back at their own 25-yard line. Far hash mark. In shotgun. 2 receivers and a tight end to the near side. Back to throw. Completes it to the back. Kyron Williams is out near the 35. I think he's a half a yard short. Maybe a full yard short. 3rd and 1 coming up. Big play here. 12:50 to go. 3rd and inches, says Prime. Good football game I used to play on Commodore 64. 4th and inches was the name. Under 12.5. Under center. Handoff. Kyron Williams plows forward to the far hash or near hash mark for the first down for the Rams. 12:15 to go, 4th quarter. Rams down 6. It was 17-7 Niners at half. Shotgun back to pass. 5-man rush. Oh, he gets hit, and it's incomplete over the middle. Somebody might have tipped the ball. Stafford not happy. I think he wanted a flag, maybe for a face mask or a blow to the head. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, that was horrible. The guy grabbed his mask and turned him 90 degrees. They blew that call. Open your eye. I don't know if it's built. Oh, and it looked like Nakua got interfered with, too. No calls. Oh, wait. They called that. Okay. They called the Nakua penalty. So 1st and 10. Okay, but he was still upset that they didn't call the face mask, I think. Back to pass. Stafford looking plenty of time. There's a flag for holding. Caught by Devontae Adams near the Niners 31. But this is coming back. It's got to be holding on the Rams. No, illegal hands to the face on the Niners declined. So 1st down Rams at the Niners 31. I should have just said the only way this isn't on the Rams is if it's illegal hands to the face. Well, they definitely missed one on Stafford, but they called a penalty for I think holding against Nakua. And Adams got open, and Stafford, what a weird delivery. 3/4, almost like a sidearm throw, and caught it on the near hash mark. Yeah, it was defensive holding that gave him the other 1st down on Nakua. Back to pass. Stafford throws down the field, caught by Adams at the 15, moves forward to about the 8. 1st and goal coming up for the Rams, and they trail by 6 only. So Niners defense being tested here. Oh my gosh, my internet, my prime is so muddy. 1st and goal at about the 8. All right, come on. I want to see the score bug. My clock needs to be sped up. There we go. 1st and goal from the 8. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws out of the... No, almost caught. Tipped away at the last second. I thought he was throwing it away, and I was completely wrong. 2nd and goal. Great pass. Oh, man, that ball hit him in the chest, but he was getting the defender's hands in his hands and knocked it away. 2nd and goal. Clock stopped after the incompletion at 10:43. 8 plays, 80 yards, 3:20 off the clock. Back to pass, looking, throws, caught, touchdown. Kyron Williams to the far sideline. 10:39 to go. The Rams have tied it up. We'll see. I'm sure they'll just kick it to take the lead. Wow. What a drive by the Rams. But still plenty of time. But the Niners are down to 1 timeout. So that may come back to haunt them. All right, they are going to kick it for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, and no good. Wide, he hooked it wide left unless it got tipped. So we are all tied at 20. Niners catch a break. Kickoff coming up. Wow. Boy, the kickers are struggling a little. Had a great preseason, but the regular season's been a whole different story here. All right, we'll try to get a Yankees update. Sox Yankees. Top of the 9th, 4-0 Yankees. 3 outs away from advancing. All right, a missed. Okay, it was blocked. See, my prime was so muddy, I thought he just hooked it left, but I guess somebody got a hand on it. Wow. I guess Elliott blocked it for the Niners. Cardi, with the miss. Ward, the long snapper. Holder was Evans. So, missed opportunity for the Rams to take the 1-point lead. And we are tied at 20 with 10:39 to go. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Great start to your Friday around the world. Thanks everybody who has hit like and subscribe. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like and or subscribe. Doing one or both helps with getting YouTube to recommend us to other potential viewers and helps me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. All right, 1 second. Whoops. Hey, we got 12 likes on the video. Oh, don't tell me the gnat returned. You got to be kidding me. I thought I killed one the other day. All right, now they're working on Jones' right forearm and maybe wrist. He's taking a beating. So is Stafford, though. Kick is all the way to the end zone and down. So they will get a 1st and 10 at their own 35. So the Rams have had issues. I guess Tennessee blocked one. Eagles, of course, blocked one. No, actually, the Eagles blocked 2. The second one, they already had a 1-point lead, but they returned it for a touchdown for what, a 7-point lead? I don't know. And yeah, somebody got through the line and tipped and blocked that extra point. All right, 1st and 10, their own 35 for the Niners. Jones under center. McCaffrey motions out. Back to pass, looking, throws it to 88, short of the line of scrimmage. He gets maybe a yard and gets blasted out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and long, probably 2nd and 9. Under 10.5 to go. What happened to the clock? They gave him a gain at 2. 2nd and 8. Ricky Bobby. Yeah, they've been rough since week 2. Offense was rough in week 3 and a loss at Cleveland, and then tie in Dallas. Defense was rough. Special teams too. No shock. Handoff Niners, McCaffrey, no gain. They've got a 3rd and 8 already. They only have 1 timeout. We're under 10 minutes to go. And thank you, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, I don't know what happened, why we're doing after the @ sign instead of before. He takes the job from Purdy. I don't know about that. Depends how injured Purdy is. But Mac Jones is dealing with cramps in his left calf, and they just worked on his right arm too. 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Rushes on. Throws. Left sideline. Receiver fell down. No call on Durant. Didn't see if they got tangled due to any interference. 4th and 8 coming up. Huge, quick 3 and out by the Niners. 5-man rush. Ooh, man, Jones got knocked down late. I mean, I guess Verse got there just after the throw, but oof, that was close. Looked like the Rams got held, too, one of the other rushers. Morstead on. Kick is away. Taken inside the 30. Swarmed under at the 30. So a return of a couple. 9:11 to go. Oh, apologies. I forgot to give the ball to the Niners on the possession arrow. Now it's Rams anyways. And a timeout on the field. Man, I hope the Packers can get right after the bye. They get the Bengals. Bengals got to play the Lions this week too. Their defense needs to correct whatever went wrong, especially in the second half. 3 touchdowns in regulation to the Cowboys in the second half. It will be the Chiefs versus Bills and another screw job. Never know. Yeah, that would stink. That would be very heartbreaking to Bills and Bills fans. I think don't let Rhonda hear it. Everybody's sick of the Chiefs, so I'm sick of the Eagles too, though. We don't need the Eagles to be successful. They're 4-0. Chiefs have rebounded after being 0-2. I'm sick of the Lions, I'll tell you that much. Their fans and their players do an awful lot of crap talking, and they haven't won anything. It's like, where do you get this sense of entitlement or sense of pride over a team that hasn't won a title since the 50s, which were like 70 years ago now. Pre-Super Bowl, pre-even AFL. All right. What we got here? I think the NFL going to let Mahomes get whooped in the Super Bowl and not win. I don't know. I hear what you're saying. Ravens are certainly a double disappointment. So that kind of opens the door for, a playoff spot opening unless they can recover. But yeah, I don't know. If Travis Kelce keeps self-sabotaging the Chiefs, we may not have to worry about it. I guess we can double check, see how the last baseball game is going. We got a final. Yankees 4-0 over the Red Sox. They win at 2-1. Believe they are playing the Blue Jays. All right. From the 30, fakes the handoff. Stafford back to pass. Throws left sideline. Overshot Adams. That'll bring up second and 10 with 9:06 remaining. Tie game because of the extra point getting blocked by the Rams, and then a quick Niners blocked the extra point of the Rams, and then the Niners did a quick 3-and-out. Yeah, Stafford threw that way too high. Live in the I assume you're talking about Detroit. Back to pass. Caught Adams. And he gets tackled just short of the first down. Wow, they marked him 2 yards short. So 3rd and 2 coming up. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I suppose a lot of it is St. Brown. I don't know if it comes from the top with Dan Campbell, but I don't get it. I really don't get it. They got to the NFC Championship game once. And they're talking like they're going to win multiple Super Bowls or something. I've never understood it. Under 8.5 to go. Big 3rd and 2. Well, they're saying 3rd and 1. It's at least 1.5. Back to throw. And incomplete. Almost picked on the play. I think he was going for Adams and threw it behind him. Fourth and 1. I mean, I know a lot of people can't stand Packer fans, but Packers have had a lot of playoff heartbreak. It's not like they've won a lot. Adams stopped his route, and the ball went to the outside and nearly got picked. And they're going to send the punting unit on. There's the snap, move forward. The kick is in the air. Down the far sideline. Bounces, a Rams bounce inside the 5 and going to get stopped at about the 2. Good kick by the punter there. 8:04 to go. Niners take over. I'll change the possession arrow this time. 1st and 10, backed up inside their own 5. Wow. Yeah. I hate the Raiders, but mostly because of I don't like Pete Carroll, and I don't like Tom Brady being a part owner. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't hate the Raiders. I can find a reason to hate all the 31 teams, though. maybe not the Texans. So that's about the now that they've gotten rid of Deshaun Watson. I don't really hate the Texans, although they're kind of poorly run. Wouldn't hate the Browns if they didn't have, especially since they're really an expansion team. If they didn't have Watson, I mean, Jimmy Haslam's a moron. Yeah, I guess I don't hate the Panthers or the Jags either, really. Ricky Bobby calling a pick for McCorkle Jones on this drive. Yeah. All right. Still at commercial. Rams have 3 timeouts. Niners 1 left. So there was a 59-yard kick by the punter, or Evans punts it for 59 yards to the 2, down by Smith. Yeah, the receiver probably could have made a play on that. Maybe it was a high hop, but he should have caught it. Yeah. The only thing that made that more palatable was that the focus shifted to Pete Carroll and, for not running the ball with Marshawn Lynch. That's the only thing that kind of eased it. It's like, okay, well, we really messed up and choked away a game, but at least the Seahawks didn't win that year, although they did win. That and the Fail Mary ticked me off. Uh-oh, wait, what do we got here? That ball was so close to being out of bounds. Oh, and the guy that downed it almost stepped out, or maybe somebody else downed it. Or did they call it a touchback? All right, what's the call here? They didn't change the play-by-play. No, they didn't. Fail Mary, because the Niners would have been the lower seed and would have had to come to Lambeau after that. Shotgun out of his own end zone. Thrown. Oh, no. Was that a pick? It should have been. Holy cow. You almost got it on the first play. Ricky Bobby. 2nd and 10. How was that not a pick? Did it bounce? They didn't even show a replay. Oh. Yeah. All right, 7:59. Back at their own 2. In shotgun. Use check in motion. Back to throw. Caught near the 11. That should bring up a 3rd and 1. And that was, oh gosh darn, I'm blanking on his name. Kendrick Bourne, of course. 3rd and 1 from their own 11. Maybe they'll call it 3rd and 2 from the 10. Nope. 7:35 to go. Clock rolling. My biggest heartbreak is still the catch 2 by, was it T.O.? Because Jerry Rice fumbled after a 5-yard catch the year before they brought replay back. Shotgun. Jones back to pass. Throws. Caught. Born again. Sorry, did not mean to have a pun there. Born again on the catch. And the Niners have another first down. Quickly, quick drop back through. Caught near hash mark for the first down. Curse got blocked well by the left tackle. Ooh. And he slipped, and Curse went down too, right near Mac Jones. Wow. And Bourne almost fumbled that ball. He had to regather it up as he hit the ground. McCaffrey in motion. Shotgun back to pass. Steps up. Throws. Caught for about a gain of 4 by Juszczyk. And 2nd down coming up. Yeah, that catch 2 really ticked me off. Because the radio play-by-play and color guy, Jim, what was his name? Max McGee was color. Jim Irwin retired. Reggie White retired for a year, and then he came back for the Panthers. and Holmgren left, and that was like the end of the era. Handoff goes for maybe one. That's not McCaffrey. It is Brian Robinson Jr. on the carry. So 3rd down and at least 5 coming up. Verse lined up in the middle that play and made the tackle. Maybe he got more than one. I don't know. Nope, it's 3rd and 5. Big play coming up. Tie game, 20 all. 5:20 to go. 10 on the play clock. 2 receivers each side. 1 in motion to the near side. It's Bourne. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Throw. Caught. McCaffrey for the 1st down. And there goes my software. All right, trying to reconnect. Yeah, I'm having internet issues. 1st and 10, Niners. Clock rolling, under 5. McCaffrey out of the backfield, did an out. Missed tackle. Allowed him to get extra yardage. I think he would have already had the 1st down. Actually, maybe 2 missed tackles. 6 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown for CMC. 49.5-yard line for the Niners. Oh, batted ball, and then McCorkle-Jones does the right thing and bats it down after it got in the air. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mac Jones, good defense to knock that down from potential interception, or if he caught it, a big loss. Stops the clock. Yeah, I'll go back to the other comments. Yes, that's a Bart Starr jersey, Rhonda. I'll come back to the other comments in a minute. Thanks, Ricky Bobby. Shotgun, Jones back to pass, throws, caught by Bourne again. And he gets the 1st down inside the Rams 40. So the Niners in business here with only 4:14 to go now. The whole playoffs that year. Oh, good. Sinbin Admin fixed her name. Full of heartbreaks. Yeah, Dez. And yeah, I get the years mixed up. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Jones back to pass, rolls to the far sideline and throws it. Wow, that might be grounding. There was no receiver. He vacated the pocket, but he threw it at the lineman's feet. Let me listen in here. I think they're discussing it. Okay, instead it was ineligible downfield, ineligible receiver downfield. So first, I think is that a 5-yard penalty or a 10? I've already forgotten. Thanks, Sinbin Admin. You named your cat Ricky Bobby. I never saw him play. I saw him coach. Not a good coach, though. All right, it is 1st and 15. Clock stop, 3:44. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Throws, left sideline. Overshot the receiver. Incomplete. Got some hands on it. Think he took a shot, too. 2nd and 15. No. Dez didn't catch it. Let us win one. Buffalo. Buffalo all the way this time. Fitzmagic showing his chest hair. All right, we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 starters out for the Niners. We know Bosa's done for the year. We're aware. 2nd and 15, throws. That is 88 for the catch near the 41. That'll bring up about a 3rd and 11, I'm guessing. Under 3.5 to go now. Only 1 timeout for the Niners. Rams have all 3. Wait, did Bourne catch that? No, that was 88. Was that 88 or? Yeah, Jake Tongs. Why do I keep forgetting him? Oh, wait. They gave him 5. 3rd and 10. Shotgun, back to pass. Throws over the middle, tipped, and almost intercepted. 4th and 10 at 2:57. What do you do? Kind of out of field goal range here. This would be about a 58-yarder. They're going to send Pinheiro out. This is going to be closer to a 59-yarder. Number 10, he just didn't. I don't know. That was going to be short to Tongs. Holy Toledo. All right. 59-yard field goal attempt coming up. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's got the leg, and it's good with 2:52 to go. The Niners take a 3-point lead, and that missed extra point or blocked extra point that the Rams had against them is going to come into play. Oh, yeah, he had this by more than 59. It was just a matter of if it was going to hook left at the last second. I thought he might. But he had it. Low line drive. Nope, they didn't, but they got the field goal. Yeah, sorry. You guys, the Chiefs were lovable losers for a long time as far as the playoffs, and then they got too good. And what, you didn't beat... You didn't beat the Bucs. You let Brady get another ring, right? Or I got the wrong matchup? Was that the Niners? No. Who did the Bucs beat? No, they couldn't have beat the Niners. What am I saying? Did they beat the Chiefs? Nope, made it. I was shocked from 59. Couldn't believe it. All right, that'll be a kickoff following the timeout. Rams have 3 timeouts, though. They got plenty of time. Ugh. Got a Lambeau Field shirt on, too. That's, if you're wondering, that's the Lambeau Field logo. It's also here. And it's cut out. It's cut out in the shape of Wisconsin. I'm in the Illinois area, Chicago suburbs for now. And Rhonda, sorry about your Red Sox. They did lose 4-0 to the Yankees, in case you didn't get that final. Oh, yeah, and then the Eagles. Yeah, gosh darn it. Stupid Chiefs. You let Brady win another one. So that's another reason to hate you. Packers freaking choked it, though. Rodgers threw a bad pick late over the middle, end of the first half. That allowed that guy to get toasted in the corner. Might have been Kevin King for a touchdown. First play of the second half, Aaron Jones gets blown up and fumbles the ball. That led to another touchdown. So 14-point swing, and they still almost came back. And then Rodgers chucked it in the dirt instead of running, and they might have gone for it if he had picked up some yards instead of kicking that field goal. But Devontae Adams didn't have a particularly good game that day either. Like, MVS showed up. He was the lone bright spot on the offense that day. All right, 1st and 10 after the touchback for the Rams. I think that was kicked all the way into the end zone on a fly, so they should have it at the 30. I think the 35 is too far out. I don't know why they changed that. The 30 was fine. Offense doesn't need more. 1st and 10 from their own 35. 2 receivers each side. A back, Williams out of the backfield. And Nakua catches it over the middle, enough for a first down. About 11-yard gain. 2:42, clock still rolling. Niners only have 1 timeout. They have the 3-point lead thanks to blocking a Rams extra point. Shotgun, back to pass. Stafford throws, caught. Adams at the 35. Dances backwards to the 36, though. We'll see where they mark him. Another first down. They could take this to the 2-minute warning if they choose. Not a lot of pass rush getting home, and Stafford picking apart the secondary. Yep, it is from the 36, and they do get the snap off. Back to pass. Looking and incomplete over the middle. Might have gotten his up. We got a flag. Maybe for Stafford thinks it's a hold against the Rams. At 156. What does Bill Vinovich think, though? I agree. Brady's a cheater. Illegal contact declined. I didn't hear the other one. It must have been holding, because I think it was illegal contact and holding. So that would be 5 yards and a first down. Wait, did they get 1st and 5, though? I don't know why I'm blanking. No, it should be first down. All right, that'll be the 2-minute warning. Rams driving and plenty of time. Okay, why don't they have the penalty yet? See, when I refresh, that takes away. Well, at least it summarizes what just happened. Yeah, they still don't have the penalty yet. Let's see. No, I agree with Chiefs. I agree with Rhonda. Yeah, the deflate gate, whatever else, Spygate. Yeah, I don't even remember which ones they've won. In the Eagles game, that was a rout. That was all garbage time against the Eagles. If you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, that was a brutal showing by the Chiefs last year. Eagles. No. I'm done with the Eagles. Packers going all the way. Packers are, I don't know, somebody besides the Eagles. Washington would be all right. Well, Falcons are trash. Not the Bucks. I'm sick of the Bucks, too. I mean, I'd be happy for Baker Mayfield, though. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning. Rams driving. They finally got the illegal contact. So I believe it's going to be 1st and 10. Defensive holding. Yeah, defensive holding is an automatic first down. So, yeah, it wouldn't be 1st and 5. Only offsides would be 1st and 5. Or encroachment. Yep, they're still working on Mac Jones, like right forearm. In shotgun, 2 receivers near side. Adams to the top or the far side. He's got a back with him. Oh, the tight end goes in motion. It's actually a handoff. Popped it to the inside or the near sideline. Taken down near the 11. Big gain by Kyron Williams. Wow. Just kept going, and nobody could get there to bring him down. 1st and 10. They could get a first down without getting a touchdown, but and Robert Salah's defense not looking too good right now. 3 touchdowns given up. They special teams blocked an extra point though. From the 10.5, so they can barely get a first down. Shotgun handoff. Kyron Williams up the right hash mark or near hash mark, near the 6 or 7, but hold the phone. We got a flag on the field with 1:07 to go. Great. My prime froze. Oh, it's on the Rams. Oh, no, it's on the Niners. Niners thought it was on the Rams. He thought he was going to get a holding call. That was a terrible call. So it's 1st and goal. I don't even know what they called. I mean, I guess they called holding, but that was bad. I didn't see any holding. Handoff, Williams up the middle. The Niners say he fumbled. At the goal line, it's Niners ball. Fumble at the 1. Williams didn't finish it off. I thought he had the touchdown. At 102. Oh, my goodness. And a choke job by the Rams. Holy Toledo. Kyron Williams with a huge fumble at the goal line, and it's Niners ball. Rams do have all 3 timeouts. What the heck happened? Punched out of there. Wow, by 95. And I think he fell on the ball for the recovery. What an individual effort by number 95 on the Niners. Great punch. And he gets the recovery like near the 1. I think he's going to be down by contact, maybe even inside the 1. Whoa, he might have gotten Williams' helmet, though, before he connected with the ball. Oh, I thought, if Williams didn't complain, he should have said something. I guess that's not challengeable, though. Wow. That was crazy. Holy cow. And Williams is beside himself on the bench. It looks all right. 1st and 10 from their own 1. The Niners aren't out of the woods yet, though. Rams have all timeouts. Jones tries to sneak it. I don't know if he got much, if anything, maybe a half a yard. And I think the Rams called an immediate timeout. How did only 1 second expire? Come on. That's some home cooking clock management there, clock operator. I don't know if it's going to be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 9. I will say, thank goodness the Dallas clock operator stopped the clock with 1 second for the Packers to salvage that tie Sunday night. That was brutal. That was like watching a train wreck or a slow car wreck. Okay, why did my tablet stop updating the chat? It's like frozen for some reason. All right, it is 2nd and 9. Rams have 2 timeouts remaining. Bunched formation. Handoff to McCaffrey. Goes nowhere. He'll be lucky if he got the line of scrimmage. So oh, shoot. Just a heads up, I am having internet issues with my Scorebug software. Both teams down to 1 timeout. We have a huge they gave him a gain? Is that right? They said Jones for 2. Oh, from the 2 for 1 yard. They didn't have it at the 2. How is this a gain? Should be 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 9. They're saying 3rd and 8 on Prime. All right, we'll roll with it. Third and 8. 2.5 yard line. Handoff to McCaffrey. Goes nowhere again. But it will force the Rams to use their last timeout with 53 seconds to go. Niners have 1 left. Rams are out. They could not do anything there. Went super conservative. Not wanting to turn over the ball. 4th and I don't know what. 4th and 8. That time, no gain. That looked identical to the previous play. Shoot, I had more drop video frames. Sorry if the picture froze. Audio should still be good. All right, they got to send the punting unit on the field. Morstead, number 7. He's going to be back at the back part of the end zone, trying not to step. Got to be a good snap, because if he has to move at all, he's going to be out of the back of the end zone. Morstead snap, received, kicked is away. High and taken at the Niners 47, returned to the near sideline inside the 40, and Morstead makes the tackle, and there's a flag on the field. I think he did step out too. We'll see what the penalty's for. And it is against the Rams. Holding, I would assume, on the return. Yeah, the gunner came from out of bounds and then just got tossed to the ground as he was grabbing his his shoulder pad. So they called the holding call on that. So that'll wipe out a decent return. 5th most in NFL history as far as career game-tying drives in the fourth quarter or overtime for Stafford. He's got 50. I know that's always the knock on Rodgers, that he never had to come back. That's why he never had that many. Well, they only marked it at the 50, so it must have been a spot foul. So I thought they would get marked back from where they caught it, and apparently not. 2 receivers each side. Williams with them in the backfield. Shotgun. Avoid the pass rush. Throw. Right sideline. Broken up. Nearly a catch by Nakua at the 10. 2nd and 10 and 36 seconds left. Whoops, sorry. Rams ball. 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 10. Niners have 1 timeout. Rams none. Big fumble forced at the 1-yard line, as it looked like the Rams are going to get the go-ahead touchdown. Just broke that pass up at the last second. Shotgun back to pass, looking, throws over the middle, incomplete to Adams. Miscommunication, 3rd and 31 seconds to go, 3rd and 10 from midfield. Obviously, from here, you're looking at a 68-yard field goal if you don't get any yards here to tie. Shotgun, back to pass. 4-man rush. Kyron Williams with it, goes out of bounds at the Niner 43, so it should be about 4th and 3 after a gain of 7 on the pass. 25 seconds to go. Oh, what is my real name? Yeah. I don't know. I choose not to have that out there. Fourth and 3. They're going for it. They're not going to try a 61-yarder to tie it. They're at about the 43.5. Back to throw. Caught. That's the running back. The clock rolling. They pick up the first down. Less than 18. They got to get to spike it. At the 30, they finally clock it at 12 seconds, which will bring up 2nd and 10. They're at about the 30-yard line. Good pickup by Kyron Williams. After fumbling at the 1-yard line, maybe he's the hero here. He may have gotten them in at least into field goal range. Don't know if they have time to take a shot at the end zone. They might. They tried to punch it out, too. Number 2. They aren't setting the field goal unit out yet. He's getting loosened up, but wow, if this is caught in play, they might not have time. 3-receiver bunch set, and the Niners take their final timeout. Both teams out of timeouts now with 12 seconds remaining in the game. Wow, what a game. Definitely got a little more interesting here in the fourth quarter. Wow, I am so far behind on the chats. No. Steelers' luck is going to run out. He does look good this year. You know, a couple of years removed from the Achilles injury. I got sick of him when he got COVID. after he claimed he had been immunized and that whole garbage. They should have traded him to the Broncos. There was a better package deal because 2022 was a waste, but they didn't want to face the fallout from the trading the two-time reigning MVP. Yeah, we got Parsons this year for Kenny Clark and 2 first-rounders in 2026 and 2027. All right, 2nd and 10, shotgun, back to pass. Plenty of time, throws down the right sideline, incomplete, out of bounds to Adams with 6 seconds to go. 3rd and 10, now what? I don't think you have time to take a shot at the end zone, and if you're short, yeah, all right, they will send the kicking unit on, and I will catch up on the chat no matter what. Joshua Carty, both teams out of timeouts. He missed a 53-yarder earlier in the game. This is for 48. 48-yarder from the left hash mark. Kick is in the air. It's got the leg. It's good. With 2 seconds remaining, we are tied. Unbelievable. Come on. What have I done to the football gods to anger them? 2 overtime games, barring a miracle return by the Niners in, 5 days? And that Packer game was long. This one just went over 3 hours. Thanks to the Niners blocking an extra point, this game's headed for overtime. Huge pickup on 4th and 3.5, though. And now I understand why they weren't going to try a 61-yard field goal. He had missed from 53. Yeah, I know. The Packers and the Chiefs get accused of paying the refs off, especially if you listen to Lions fans. My favorite factoid is to point out that their longtime kicker never won in the state of Wisconsin, and he played 20 years. Returned out of the end zone. This will be the final play, barring a penalty on the Rams. And returned out past the 30, and that's it. We are headed to overtime in Inglewood, California. And discussions about the upcoming overtime. Free football. And I got to fix this. All right, 10-minute overtime coming up. Let's make sure this is working. All right. See the coin toss. Stafford out there for the Rams. Defender for the Niners. Wait, where? Oh, sorry. I was way... Okay, I missed the call. Sorry, I missed the call of the coin toss. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick if I can. Anything I would need to highlight? Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the Packers can win the division. Akram Pira, let's go Niners. Thanks for checking in. Oh, Chiefs fan is Rhonda, by the way. Oh, if the Buffalo made it, I'd be rooting for Buffalo. I like Josh Allen. Rigged. I don't know. The catch too, because there was a ref right there, and Jerry Rice caught the ball and fumbled, and they said his knee is down, and it wasn't. 98 season, 99 playoffs. All right, the Rams are kicking it off. So the Niners will receive it first. Wait, what the heck happened? The coin toss was a mess, they said. Oh my gosh. The Rams said they wanted to defer, which you can't. You got to just say we want to kick. Stupid. And then they didn't get the directions right, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Provided they don't fumble the kick, it will be Niners ball to start. And that's what the Packers chose to do, is kick it. So did somebody else. Uh-oh, this is short of the landing zone. Well, that was not advisable. So this will be a 1st and 10 at the 40. Illegal procedure. And first down. Big gaff by the Rams kicker, and the Niners will have a short field to work with. That ball didn't even make it to the 25. It was about the 27. That was so short. Easy call for the refs. Oh, that's right. You get 2 timeouts in overtime. Put those on the board. There we go. Niners ball, 1st and 10, their own 40. All right. Jones in shotgun. Receiver in motion. Bourne. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Use check. Out past the 50 and a Niners first down at about the Rams 49. 9:46 to go. Use check just went through 2 defenders to pick up the first down, too. Good catch near the 45. Had to move forward and pick good yards after catch for him. All right, they give him almost the 48, about the 48 and a half. Shotgun, back to pass, dumps it off to McCaffrey. Far side numbers. First down inside Rams territory, so well within the, what do you call it? Maybe near the 35. 1st and 10. Yeah, McCaffrey made the first guy miss, got a good block from a receiver, then got tackled, short of the 30. I think he got inside the 35. 8:41 to go. No, I'm sorry, 34-yard line. Or 33-yard line. Shotgun, back to pass. Jones caught near the sideline and near the out of bounds. That's Tongues. 2nd down coming up. 8:20 to go. Yeah, and the more clock you can take, the better, too. With 2 timeouts. There is a 2-minute warning, which I didn't realize till Sunday night. It is 2nd and 4. Give Tongs a gain of 6 on the catch. Shotgun back to pass. Caught over the middle. I think it's Tongs again for the first down near the 22. Niners in business from the short field due to the kick short of the landing zone by the Rams. 7:45 to go. All right, still in the huddle with 15 seconds to go. They're just breaking, heading to the line of scrimmage. Under 7.5 in the overtime. 7 on the play clock. 1st and 10 from the Rams 21. Shotgun back to pass. 4-man rush. Caught. McCaffrey taken down near the 15. About a 6-yard catch. Brings up 2nd and 4. They got to get to the 11 for a first down. As we approach 7 minutes in overtime to go. Yeah, they gave him a gain of 7 apparently. Prime says it's 2nd and 3. All right, from just outside the 14, 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Rush gets home, and he's taken down for a sack back at the 23, about a loss of 10. So 3rd and 13, I think, coming up. 4-man rush got home. He had pressure up the middle and Verse. No, it was the pressure up the middle that got there first. Yeah. Verse kind of got pushed out past the edge. All right, loss of 9. So 3rd and 12. Well, that changes things a bit. Big 3rd and 12 coming up for San Francisco. 2 receivers to the far side. 1 and a tight end to the near side. No, maybe just 1. Back to pass. Rush is on. He gets rid of it, and it's incomplete to 88. Yeah, incomplete. Clock stopped. Yeah, Jones is slow to get up at 5:55. I think he took another shot. 4th and 12. I guess they're going to have to kick the field goal and try to extend this game or get a stop out of their defense. Why did my live chat close here? Or just get behind? How do I... Let me reopen that. There we go. That worked. All right, 4th and 12, 5:55, 41-yard field goal is up and off the upright and still good. Just grazed the upright. Wow. Niners catch a break. Fans nearly avoid a heart attack. And it is a 26-23 lead for the Niners as overtime continues. Good snap, good hold. The kick was high enough and deep enough, and it just grazed the, not like a 45-degree angle, just slight curve. He knew he got. And they continue to work on Jones. Now it looks like his ribs. He has been taking a beating here tonight. Got to applaud the effort of him standing in there in the pocket. Oh, he got taken down awkwardly at the knees. I don't know if he got shot in the ribs earlier. Looked like he was coughing. He's definitely in pain. This kick is taken at the 5, returned up the near numbers, 20, 25, 30, bounces out near the 34-yard line. Plenty of time, 5:46 plus 2 timeouts. Trailing by 3. Touchdown wins it. Field goal ties it, and if there's clock left, the game will continue. Yeah, Jones is beaten up a lot tonight. Kicker getting loose for the Rams. 1st and 10 at their own 33. 2 receivers each side. Shotgun, back to pass, throws it, caught. Puka Nacua out of bounds near the first down at 5:41. 2nd and short coming up. Clock rolling as we are not under 5 minutes to go yet. 5:32. 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Stafford looking. Plenty of time. Rolls out. Long pass downfield. Caught by Tutu Atwell near the 20, I believe, and out of bounds with 5:18 to go. Rams in control here. They have opportunities and choices to be made. Yeah, Atwell beat the coverage, caught it at the 20, just stayed in bounds. 1, 2, yeah, he was definitely in. Yeah, I know. We got a long way to go. Not worried about the division, just worrying about winning games. But yeah, we don't have a division game for a long time. It's crazy. Shotgun, back to pass. Stafford throws towards the end zone. Incomplete for Atwell. Clock stops at 4:50. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Rams. So they took a shot. There. Oh, man, here comes the Nat again. 38-yard pass to Atwell to the Niner 20. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I'll try to catch up on the chat before we head out of here. All right, back to pass again. Throws. Diving catches made. They called it. Yeah, Kyron Williams, but we're going to have a 3rd down and more than 5. Call it at least 6 here. It is 6. I need a new wrist guard, I think. The Velcro is just not doing well here. Clock rolling, 4:24 to go in overtime. Huge 3rd and 6. Both teams have both of their timeouts. From the 16, shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Kyron Williams gets the catch near the 11. Miller, that is not a first down. I don't know why you were pointing for a first down. He's at least a yard short. And McVay might be keeping the offense out there. 4th and 1 from about the 11. Cardi still on the sideline. Niners fans hoping for the best. And I think we got a timeout or a flag. All right. Niners take a timeout at 3:41. Give their defense chance to look at it and analyze, maybe adjust their call. There we go. Water break, huddle. Just checking the audio real quick. All right, Stafford calling the play in the huddle. 4th and 1. Play clock hasn't even started yet. Now it's rolling. 4th and 1 from the 11. Nakua in motion to the near side. Maybe they're going to just try to draw the Niners and then take the field goal. Play clock down to 9. Stafford pretending like, oh, maybe they'll take their own timeout. They do. Interesting call there, because if you're going to, I guess you don't want to lose the yardage. If you are going to settle for the field goal, you failed to draw them offside. Maybe they'll send Cardi out. No, I think the offense is staying on the field. Interesting. No, they changed the rule, Ricky Bobby. The only play that ends a game would be a safety. Each team gets the ball. So obviously if you get the ball first and you get forced into a safety, then the game's over. But a field goal or a touchdown doesn't end it now. Both teams get to possess the ball. That they changed that for this year. Yeah, we got a long way to go. They'll be handoff up the middle. I don't know if he got it. Still fighting. May have been a fumble. I think this game is over. They failed on 4th and 1 with 3:36. Depending on a spot. Sorry, almost missed the call. I was looking at the chat. This game's over. Final. 26-23. Niners win. They stop. Let's see a replay here. Wow. McVay gambles, and it does not pay off. 26-23 is your final. Yeah, no, field goal or a touchdown does not end the game in overtime anymore. Only a safety. Handoff to, yeah, Kyron Williams stuffed by the Niners defense. They hold on 4th and 1. Yeah, he got nowhere near the 10. Wow, what a stop. What a game. 26-23 final. Niners win in overtime. Wow. All right, so on 26 votes, 69% of you were correct. And the Niners improved to 4-1 without Brock Purdy in the lineup today. And the Rams dropped to 3-2. Great, tremendous start to week 5. Packers on their bye week. All right, let me see. I think I, for the most part, caught up. Yeah, I would root for Allen and the Bills to win. Yeah. Unless it's the Packers. Well, hope you have a good night, Rhonda. Thanks, Ricky Bobby. Ravens, Niners. Oh, the blackout. Yeah, that game was wild. I think I didn't watch until after the blackout. And I was like, all right, I'll watch because, I don't know, I was doing dishes or something. Ray Lewis. Oh, I know. I'm so sick of Ray Lewis, too. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Mac. Yep. Hope everybody will join me tomorrow. Mercury at Aces, 7 o'clock. So just over 20 hours and 20 hours and 20 minutes. The big touchdown saving punch out really helped. The Rams got a field goal later, but they missed out on touchdown run. Kyron Williams got forced into a fumble. They don't have forced fumbles, do they? It was Alfred Collins, though. He forced it and recovered it at the 1. The Niners ended up having to punt it away out of their own end zone, but that meant they were able to hold the Rams to a field goal to send it to overtime. And then in overtime, their field goal grazed the left upright and it was good. Yeah. So, yeah, just to clarify, field goal and touchdown does not win it in overtime. Each team gets to possess the ball. Only if there was a safety would the game come to immediate end. So 26-23, that's your final. Mac Jones took a beating. Great night, 33 for 49, 342 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey, 22 carries, 57 yards. Bourne, 10 catches, 142 yards. McCaffrey, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Jake Tongs, 7 for 41 and a touchdown. And then in defeat, Stafford, 30 for 47. That's a lot of passing attempts. 389. I mean, granted, they were down 20-7 at one point. 3 touchdown passes, took a sack, so did Mac Jones. Williams, 14 carries for 65 yards, but fumbled at the 1, so he's heartbroken. Adams led the way, 5 for 88. Puka Nacua, most catches, 10 for 85 and a touchdown. Tutu Atwell, 2 for 72, a big catch that put the Niners or the Rams in a position to win the game, but they blew it on 4th and 1. Kyron Williams, 8 for 66 and a touchdown. That's going to do it. Hope to see you tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Take care. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope everybody has a great Friday, and we see you for a good start to the weekend with Phoenix Mercury at Las Vegas Aces, 7 Central, 5 Pacific. Game 1, WNBA Finals. Until then, take care. Oh, sorry, Thax. I didn't put it in there. Yeah, I guess I should when I say I'm streaming. Yeah, what an ending. Thanks, Rhonda. Sorry, Thax. I guess I should post it. You know, I know other people do it too, though, so I don't want to take too much away. I never know which games Brandon is doing. I guess I know he does the Broncos. Maybe that's about it. But he did do one Thursday night. He did the Thursday night opener. But all right, maybe I need to do that in his Discord. But thanks, Thax. Thanks, Rhonda. Thanks, Mac. Thanks, Ricky, Bobby. Thanks, everybody who chatted. And I'm going to get out of here. Rest my voice. Take care. Wishing you all well. Sinbin Stream signing out. And bye-bye.